Yeah. So anyway, I got the powder like an avalanche. You know.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves.
No one's testing me. I keep the beast within reach. God bless Capiche. I could probably get the priest to confess to me. Applying pressure.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
You to back up 2 steps. You got a crew with you. I'll come at your crew.
Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one. Charlie Morton having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Berg, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. And the 0-1.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is in for a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here's Manny Machado now. In there at the knees. 0-1. Towards first, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they get it out of the play. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and now the Braves with their first chance to hit were scoreless. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in Atlanta, and on the hill, Glenn Otto. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Bottom of the first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Slider misses outside. High in the air, out to right. Tatis under it. Hooks it away for the out. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
And the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty, and that's in the dirt. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't chase that time. The punch out there. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Two down, nobody on. Started after it. Appeal to third. Didn't go. And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Back gone. That one felt good. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down. Here's Austin Riley, the National League leader in runs batted in this year. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. That one in the dirt. 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Right-hander kicks, deals. Not even close there. And the count's even at 2. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And here is Luis Campusano. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Morton, a former All-Star, 40 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2002. Off the mark there. Now 2-0. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
And that's in for a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
One down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's two down. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
A dive, he's got it. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
2-2 now.
3-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Harris gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Jared Kelnick.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Harris around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's David Fletcher. Golden opportunity right here.
Counts 1-0.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. That's inside, and it's 2-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Ground ball up the middle, loves it on the dive. Able to get back into third safely. A run comes in on the play. Charlie Morton next up for the Braves. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
2 on, 1 out. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. To first, there for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Acuna Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Started to swing, held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Kicks and fires. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. A 2-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Gets under it and pops it up. Machado settles under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. So it's 4 runs for him on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 5 and the Padres nothing. New inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. Morton back to work. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wide to kick the pitch. That one off the mark, and the count is filled up. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And here is Jackson Merrill, and it's fouled away. Profar aboard here at first with nobody out. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
The 1-2. Rips one to right. That's a hit. The throw into second. They get the force for out number 1.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Now at the plate, Glenn Otto.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And he pops up the bunt. Olsen makes the catch.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Xander Bogaerts. Morton to throw over. And he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
0-1.
Ball 1 to Bogaerts.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. Rip to third. Throws to first. Bogaerts retired. And that is that. 1 left for San Diego. It's 5-0. Back here in Atlanta, set for the bottom of the third. Now, Matt Olson.
This batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball there. Righty delivers. And they'll do it again. And he chases that one. 1 away.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching though.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Foul ball. One out, base is empty. Well struck, right field. Bangs off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Hard hit left side. Kim with the throw to first. Inning over. Braves go down quickly here, but they hold a 5-0 lead. As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Seong Kim. The wind and the pitch. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Just missed. The Braves leading by 5, top half of inning number 4. That's in there. And the count even 1-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Here comes a pitch. That one ripped left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1, but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right side, and foul ball. Golsigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Tatis waits, and there's a foul ball.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure, for them they feel that they are right at home.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Campusano batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
2 on, 1 out. That misses, and that's ball 1. Second and third, 1 away here in the second game of the series. And another ball. Bounced up the middle. Albies tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. And here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. Profar gets a piece there. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Cronenworth off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves 5 and the Padres 2. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that high fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Tapped in front of the plate, and that chance handled. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now it's going like the city yard. Rappers where it's at, we gotta hit it up.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And the batter now, David Fletcher.
Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Matt Waldron up and loosening in the pen. Brito warming up as well. The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The 2-2. And that just misses. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. At the belt and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Glenn Otto won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Matt Waldron.
Well, forget about spin rate. I mean, he's got that knuckleball that just floats up there and dances all over the place.
Charlie Morton next up for the Braves. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Pickoff move to second. Kelnick dives back in safely. That's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And a sac bunt here. And he grabs it foul.
That ball's foul. Batter's out.
Now batting, right field.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there.
Double steal. Strike in there. And now a wide throw to third. Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. On its way to the corner. Tatis drifts towards it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it. 2 left for Atlanta. They're still out in front, 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Jackson Merrill. Merrill goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 20 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ball to strike. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's the pitcher, Matt Waldron. Down the line, Acuna on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the corner for a strike. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Bogaerts in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fletcher. Not in time. He legs it out. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
So man aboard. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. The Braves leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fought off foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Bottom of the inning, Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
People be talking, don't know what they say. Let me reassure you, so no, I ain't playing. I'm mocking you, laughing, but in the future you'll be silencing the truth, and I'm autographing. Hold up, yeah, I'm living my life, and I don't care 'cause I do what I like. Never looking back.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Olson. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. Got him swinging.
Had him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate, and as a hitter, it kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though.
On the ground right side, and it gets by him. And that extends the inning. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Merrill makes the grab, and that's the inning. Braves strand one, and it remains 5-2.
I'm a boss. Me and you no contest. So go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options. Watch.
And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Manny
with the
Machado to start it off.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Pierce Johnson taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a pitch. There's a strike. And a strike in there.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Oh, and 2 now. Ball one there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now back, the catcher,
Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. Lined into right. And Acuna able to make the grab. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 5 and the Padres 2. Bottom of the 6th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Travis d'Arnaud. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And strike 1 to the catcher. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw over to Cronenworth. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
the left fielder, number 24, Jared.
Now the left fielder, Jared Kellner. Bounce to the right. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Fletcher.
David Fletcher, the next to hit.
Everybody favors we can give it up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes.
Strike one.
Well, in a day and age where velocity is
0-1.
king, you get a guy out there on the mound that's soft throwing. You're licking your chops thinking it's going to be like a softball game. But a knuckleball dancing all over the place, it's hard for you to maintain plate discipline because that velocity.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up. What now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me, gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder.
We go to the top of the seventh, and now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. As the lefty gets to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next to hit, Jurickson Profar. A strikeout and a walk.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That's a ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball
0-1,
one.
no strike.
Man at second. He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. To the right side. He handles it himself. That's the first out at the top of the seventh.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
And a foul ball. One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kellner sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is that. Padres lead 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Johnny Brito.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Forrest Wall.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Here comes a pitch. And that's outside. Ball 1. And the pitch. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Tom Cosgrove, the left-hander, up and throwing. Peralta getting cranked up as well. Right-handed reliever. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Pitch misses. 3-1. That one to first, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. Nope, that's foul.
Righty to the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Albies has to step out of the way for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
And another ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Profar on the move. Corrals it. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Jimenez.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Give me your strip her down in the parking lot.
It's Xander Bogaerts now, 1 for 3. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That misses. Now 1-2. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Jimenez, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Machado batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Padres trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that one clips the corner.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. To get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Bounce to third, and that one handled. Zips it across. Machado out of the play. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Righty delivers. Chop to the left side. Riley fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail at 5-2. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 8th. Now here is Matt Olson. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So, man aboard, Austin Riley. Next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch.
Ball inside.
Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Michael Harris will hit next. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's a hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. To second, that's 1, and that's 2. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Braves 5 and the Padres 2. Back at Truist Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. A new arm for the Braves, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And here it comes. And takes low for ball 1. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake.
He's 2 outs away.
Cronenworth.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And he takes a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Next for the Padres, Jurickson Profar. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
One strike away. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Runner at first with 2 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Nope.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Profar off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Padres, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.